from Slay Like a Boss, and today I'm going to do a promising video of color coordination, starting with page flags. Lovely. So I'm starting to do my page flags now instead of in the school year, so I don't have to mess with some of them, like my glossary I don't have to do, my index I don't have to do, my beginning of chapters and text, because sometimes I just need that. I don't have to do any of them, and I'm going to give you a few examples. And then this, first I'm going to run through each and every one of them and say what they are. And then I'm going to show you how I put this to use in books this year. So, to begin, I already said the beginning of the chapter. And then I'm going to say going to be on the test. So if something's going to be on the test, I'm going to flag that right away. And I'm going to be referring back to it with this one. Important page. These might seem like the same thing, but they're not. This is like going to be on that week's test. This I'm going to be using I'm going to be using in future weeks. And this, it's just an important page to remember, because your teacher doesn't really say going to be on test, but sometimes we all know that it's going to be on the test. Then there is beginning of notes and notes in chapter, so the chapter in the notes. So if it's the beginning of chapter 1 or something, you're going to do this. And then there's a vocab if it's not in the beginning of the chapter or the lesson. So, and then there is make a flashcard of this. So if I need to simply make a flashcard of a chart of conjugations or something, I am going to put a side note of this. But I'm not going to be using this every single time. Probably. This is from Latin to English, so it's from term to definition. This is from definition to term. And this is for index and appendix. So let me show you how I actually used these. In my Latin books coming this year, I labeled each unit, because the lessons are a lot, so I didn't think that was wise. And I can easily turn there by just doing this. And there we are. And obviously, according to my color coding, this is from Latin to English, and this is from English to Latin. So this is going to be a great help, because we all know that language, you need a glossary. And then, this has no glossary to it, so I had to put one in each chapter, which is 12. So, yeah, that is a lot of page flags. And this is my appendix over here. And that's how I used my page flags at the moment. I don't have all my books yet, so that's the reason I have not used them. Turning to my it's my color coding colors. So for my classes, I always like trying to do the same, which reminds me I also have to do something. If you cannot have the same color notebook as what is assigned, then just put like the same color or something, and voila. But for classical studies in my bullet journal, I'm going to put it as a red thing, so I know, hey, this is classical studies. I have to do this for classical studies. Literature, it's going to be black. Composition, pink. Latin, blue. Science, green. Geometry, purple. And then everyday life is sort of, if I have to have an appointment, if I have an errand to run, if I have physical therapy. I'm just giving random examples here. Then for note-taking, I do this for highlighting and pens. I like using pencils for notes, but sometimes you just need these. So I'll just use maybe a note, and then if I need a color, I don't know. I'm working out that right now. But your equations is going to be a dark blue, your quotes is going to be a light blue, yet they have the same highlighters because usually there's no quotes and equations in the same book. And then there's facts to know and people, which facts to know is in my classical studies or history class, and that is the people or places. And then you're going to have terms and text or important and notes. That was weird in my voice. Okay. Well, and notes. And that's going to be a highlighting in text, and it's going to be red with your pen. Then you're going to have your pink for terms and notes, orange for examples, purple for conjugations and declensions, Latin, gotta love it. And then this is usually for science, but you can do this for any one. I'll probably use it for Latin, maybe. It is study guides. That's going to be your main book. And whatever is important, you are going to highlight. Duh. And then for definitions and text, you are going to put in pink. So that is really all I have for color coordinating. I have these sticky notes that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. So if anyone has any ideas, please leave a comment below. And I'm also going to post all my tips and tricks on Tumblr, and I am going to post a picture of all of this on Instagram. So if you have not followed me, I'll be linking those down below, and I promise this time I will link stuff down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.